Hey, Paddy.
Hello.
You're looking great.
Thanks.
How's life treating you?
Just say it, I'm looking fucking old. That's what everyone's been telling me.
You look like her dad.
Oh, grand.
Oh my god, you do look like my dad.
Gemma, Paddy, have you two met?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I'll be very honest.
Gemma Knight?
Yeah, I'm not
Paddy
100% sure.
Patrickson.
Gemma Knight, you said?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Gemma.
Nice to meet you, Paddy.
Nice to meet you. Faye? Yeah?
Yeah, Faye. Your
Nice to
your
see you,
neighbor's
love.
waving at us.
Oh.
What a friendly little community.
Fucking wave at me.
Who even is that?
I don't know.
Pulled up in a pink sports car.
Oh, God.
So, go on then. Regale me, dear Winston. What the fuck happened?
Oh, okay. Well, it was a dark and stormy day. No. You remember, God, nearly 8 months ago? I know you were involved in this because you gave me a call when you saw me or heard that I was stalking around on the hilltop around Liquid Library.
Yes, because your reconnaissance skills sucked.
Yeah, well, there was a fucking lot of you guys stalking around. I hid for a bit, but yeah, eventually got caught.
No. I spotted you from the ground,
Shit.
just so you're aware.
Well, Chang Gang and the individuals that live at Clean Manor were working together in order to find out more about Michael Simone. And were kidnapping and torturing cops, doctors, psychiatrists, Andy Jones. We're going after everybody in order to get information.
No, I did not know this. That's crazy.
Yeah, wild. One of the individuals kidnapped was Tessa Lamb, which I'm sure you know has quite a close relationship with the clown, the council.
Uh-huh.
What are they now calling themselves? Clown Gang? PG? I don't know. Anyway.
The clowns. Yeah.
Yeah. They were willing to tell me who took 3 oil tankers, drove it up to Liquid Library, and tried to blow it up if I told them who was involved in capturing and kidnapping and torturing Tessa Lamb. I thought about this a little bit, and they eventually told me that Harry Brown had offered them $1 million to do it, then refused to pay. Harry Brown was a suspect in the investigation, but was not directly involved. He was definitely there for the kidnapping and torturing of Jenny, which you obviously know about, 'cause came here for a bit.
Yep.
But apart from that, was kind of an outlier. I gave them Harry Brown's name. Then went and told Brian Knight, no relation to Gemma here. And he said he would speak to me later. 2 days passed, and I was brought into the captain's office by Trisha Dark and Elizabeth Reed. They told me I was to be suspended for 3 days, pending further investigation, probably getting fired. 3-day suspension went by, nobody spoke to me, came back on duty, did 2 days of my work on duty, and Richard Dark pulls me into the office and tells me he's disappointed and I need to hand over my badge and gun. I'm fired. Take it on the chin. I hand over my badge and gun, go over to City Hall. Well, actually, I spent 2 days blackout drunk, and then I went over to City Hall.
Was that when you looked like a fucking tramp?
Yeah.
I remember you being in the library looking like that, yes.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
Went to City Hall, and I was like, I have a bar license. I've had bar license for 6 months at this point. So I wanted to be a lawyer. Told them I wanted to be a lawyer. I started taking on cases.
That ex-cop to fucking lawyer path, yes.
I mean, it's a fairly straightforward line, right? From law to law. Well, I wanted to be a defense attorney, to be specific. I started taking on cases, helping defend people. I put in some FOIAs, and then I was told I wasn't allowed to do that because I wasn't an attorney. I needed to be onboarded. So I asked to be
Right.
onboarded, and they said, okay. There are 3 former cops trying to become lawyers. Myself, Maya Mahmood, and Odessa Glafaxi. And all of us were under review. A couple of days later, the other 2 got hired, and I heard nothing. Waited weeks, I heard nothing. I tried to reach out to other judges. They said they couldn't really talk about it. So I just started doing civilian work. Making honey and wax, selling that, working at Uwu, running around. I got an expungement. Did that for 3 months. Completely civilian. Didn't even get a traffic infraction. Then I got employed over at DOC. They paid me $100K to come join them at the Department of Corrections. Where before Sanguine, there was nobody there.
Mm-hmm.
I would wake up early in the morning, would spend 3 to 5 hours, 2 days a week, sat on the rooftop of the cafeteria with no guards and no inmates. And then, I would,
I don't need to hear about this, believe me. I feel like I've got a cousin a very long time ago, 4 years ago, in fact, that used to spend 8 hours plus a day there, 7 days a week. So I got you.
Yeah.
Go on. It's miserable. It makes you hate this place. I know.
Yeah, I ended up watching a lot of 80s movies around that time.
Mm-hmm.
I did that for some time, and then Sanguine happened.
Right.
Built up to Sanguine, we were told as DOC that we were to be drafted voluntarily.
I heard about this. Yeah.
Oh, actually, sorry, I missed one bit. At the end of my 30 days, after, or getting close to the 30 days after originally being fired, I called up. I got called by Harry Brown first, who told me he knew what I had done and that he was going to be out to get me. So I called
Okay.
up the clowns, and I was like, did you snitch? Did you tell people? And they were like, no. We actually got kidnapped and almost tortured because they already knew. So I called up Sam Bass. Like, Sam, did you tell Harry Brown? And he's like, what makes you think that? And I was like, well, Harry's just called me. I've called the clowns. The clowns said they didn't snitch, so the only other people who would know are you and Brian. And Brian's not around right now, so I'm calling you. Bass said I should not believe the clowns, but yes, he had already told Harry Brown. Effectively doing the same thing that I had been fired for, which he said was tantamount to a hit. I asked him if I'd ever be blacklisted. He said no. I asked if I could be rehired. He said yes, at the end of the 30 days you can get rehired. The end of my 30 days came. I went and applied for a job back at the PD. Double brought me into the captain's office, said, after he'd spoken to High Command, and told me that I could either work as a janitor cleaning toilets or as a dispatcher and earn the respect back to get my job. And I said,
Suck my balls.
look, I have 250 hours on average every month for 18 months. As a sergeant in the LSPD, senior detective with the SCU, I had 30 million in fines accrued for the state. Practically spotless record in court as an FTO. I've proven myself. If that's not enough to prove myself, then I don't think anything ever would be. So I decline your offer. I don't think dispatch should be used as a punishment system. Neither should DOC.
Agreed.
Stepple said he agreed. In fact, dispatch had just gone over a big overhaul, been given a bunch of new powers. And the first thing that they wanted to do was to use it as a punishment. We both agreed that wasn't the right thing. I got an email a day later told I was blacklisted. So then, yeah, that's when I started doing civilian work. Then I worked at DOC. Sanguine happens. We get drafted, or asked if we want to be drafted. And I called up Stubble and I said, hey, if I come and fight on Sanguine, would I get my job back? And he said, that's not his choice. It's the commissioner's choice. I would have to speak to Sam Bass.
Who was dead at this point?
Yes.
Gotcha.
I then asked him why we were fighting, and he sounded like he went through a tunnel and hung up on me. So I didn't go.
I don't blame you.
Fought. You were there when you fought against the Lost.
Yeah, I've been through this years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew why we were fighting then. I did not know why we were fighting in Sanguine. So I wasn't going to go do it just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
I'm quick to shoot, but I ain't that bloodthirsty.
No, that's fucked.
So, yeah. Sanguine happened. Everyone became inmates at prison.
Mm-hmm.
And I got more respect from the inmates than I did my fellow guards or the PD.
Sounds about right.
Most of them knew me from my time as a cop. No, I treated them well, so they treated me well. In fact,
Mm-hmm.
I got stabbed by forehead on one of the days because they were trying to jump one of the other guards, and I came out to stop them. They didn't even rob me. They just apologized afterwards.
Wrong place, wrong time. Yep.
Much. I said, no hard feelings. I know how it is, how it works. They liked me because, again, I was one of the only people who actually came down into the yard and spoke to them instead of just watched them with an
Standing up
M4.
on the galleys. Yep.
I started speaking to TJ a lot. TJ gave me 6 phones. He wanted me to hold on to them in case he ever needed them.
Mm-hmm.
I held on to them for 2 weeks. Never put them in my locker because I knew they would do random searches. But I kept them on my person. And then Alpred goes into the lawyer room one day. Percy Weaver and 3 judges. I searched them all, and at this point, I claim those phones are from the lawyers. Standing outside with Jenny Hall, who's off duty. All the alarms go off, all of the other guards start running, full blackout. Jenny asked me what's going on, and I said, I don't actually know, but if I was to guess, bonk flip. Prison's on lockdown, everybody's fully blacked out. Makes sense. I then take her to the side, and I have a word telling her how I feel about the fact that I have spent 6 months trying to get back into the PD, and I'm getting nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
When a 13 Alpha goes off. Not from a DOC guard, but from Preston fucking Hale. Was messing around in Little Seoul and has been shot. Now, I don't know if you ever met Preston Hale.
Can't say I have.
I don't even know if you know why Preston Hale was fired originally from the PD.
I don't know the guy at all. No.
Him and Selena Mendoza put a hit out on Ash Ketchup. And somebody from Changang picked up Ash, dressed her up like picked up a random and dressed them up like Ash, took them all the way up to Grandma's, and executed them. And in return, Selena Mendoza and Kristen Hale paid him out with PD weapons, FN-57s. Both of them were fired. Selena was rehired within a month. Preston didn't take his firing well, so kidnapped 2 cops and stabbed them. Shot down and charged for it. Disappeared for some months, obviously came back, got an expungement, and was rehired.
Did he have to clean toilets to get respect?
Nope.
It says a lot when criminals are more fucking respectful than the people who are supposed to uphold the law, doesn't it?
So I snapped.
I don't fucking blame you.
Why the fuck would I try and get back into a PD? The covered up Kylpred bombing a hospital and murdering multiple doctors and patients.
I don't know nothing about that.
Why would I try and get back into a PD which Commissioner kidnapped Dundee and executed him out in the ocean? Which was again covered up. Why
heard
would
about that
I
one.
work with a PD that I know individuals who have sold PD weapons or stolen evidence, or sell drugs, or even manufacture drugs, or give a country its sovereignty and then rescind it only to declare an illegal war and
That's
try
just
and kill
American
people.
things. Don't even try to make sense of that one.
Yep. And I realized that this PD is not really there to protect and serve. They use laws as threats in order to beat us and keep us down so they can oppress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's easy to see when you're on the other side of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I told Jenny that I wasn't very keen on coming back. I had given up. She said she understood. We walked back into the main office of
Mm.
the prison, and within seconds, the DSA guard walks up to me and tells me to come into the clothing room. Tells me to put all my stuff in the locker, and then searches me, finds all the phones, arrests me, just not having the legal ability to do so, and I get fired.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at how stupid it is. Yes, okay.
So I start speaking to TJ more,
Mm.
and we both agree that ultimately DOJ, PD, even at that point the doctors, we need to burn it all down. Maybe sometime. Maybe, if we're lucky, we'll get something better to rise from the ashes.
Be nice.
But right now, it's not fit for purpose.
I agree.
So to prove myself, I was given a bomb. Walked all the way up to the prison. Well, I drove. Walked all the way up to the front gate. Planted the bomb with Viva Sanguine on the front. And drove away.
Mm. Good for you. Good for you. How'd it feel?
Fucking petrifying. Because you know the worst thing is? I drove up and I was like, okay, no, I'm under the cover. You know, I've got a rental vehicle. I'm fully blacked out. Should be fine. Driving the speed limit. Just as I start planting the bomb, Ursula just happens to drive up to the prison, pulls out a camera and records the whole thing. Sorry, Faye. I was 3 seconds away from putting a bullet in her head because I didn't want to be recorded. Part of me thought that might have been part of the test.
So did it do enough damage?
And the front gate was closed down for a day or so. But the intention was never really to blow up the prison, but more,
No, sending a message.
yeah. The inmates were still in the prison after all.
And what, you've been working towards shit ever since then, I'm guessing?
Very much. Put through the ringer. Trying to prove myself to the club. Till eventually I earned the denim.
Then he chooses white.
You're literally wearing white as well.
Hey,
Yeah,
at
that
least
look
you've got
cute.
at least you've got choices, right?
I'm freer than ever.
Yes, you get to sit round and soak in the quiet times. It's nice.
Oh, I don't get much quiet time. My phone's always buzzing.
No, it will do, but there are quiet times and you get to enjoy them. You're not waiting for the next fucking ping to go off or some stupid cunt to roll up to your window and go, "Hey, cop," and shoot you in the fucking head for no reason.
Definitely, I have been shot so much less.
Oh yeah, you will do. Yeah. Hmm?
Hit a lot more, shot a lot
Oh yeah,
less.
yeah. It's about right. About accurate. Probably get stabbed more too.
I think the only person who's threatened to stab me so far is Faye.
I can
Yeah,
believe
because you
that.
put my wife in jail for 300 years.
That I did. That was
Wait,
a
who's your wife, Faye?
awkward combo.
Fauna.
Who? Sorry.
Fauna?
Oh, right, gotcha.
I was surprised how quickly people warmed to me, considering my last text to Kyber as well was, Mr. Ghetto Kyber, here is your search and seizure warrant and your subpoena, signed and delivered.
The thing you have to understand about criminals, and I'm sure you've probably learned this by now, is that we don't hate the individual people. We hate the organization. The organization's fucked. Cops are fucked as a whole. I mean, gangs are no better. There's fucking lots of disconnect and there's total fuck ups, of course, but for the most part, it's a much simpler life where you can deal with everything as it comes, you know?
Certainly a lot more diplomacy this side.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot more. The problem with cops is you've got to bend to what they want, and there's no give. And you just want a little bit of give, you know? But they don't do that, and they don't understand how to do that. And then they go, "You should disrespect this because I've got a badge." Oh, congratulations, you've got a badge. Fuck off. It's fucking exhausting. So we just get tired of it. And then they treat people like shit. They treat their own like shit. I don't know. I've been watching it for years. I just fucking hate it at this point.
It's always very amusing that the friends I used to have, we would go off duty and we would bitch, moan, and whine at the state of the PD and how terrible it was and how corrupt it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then I break bad, and all of a sudden, it's not as bad as they said it was previously.
You can't change a corrupt system from inside the corrupt system. That's a myth perpetuated by people who run the systems.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they're all too scared to leave their little bubble. They see what you've done and they go, "Oh, I'd never do that. I don't want to become Winston. That's a terrible idea because then I'll have to actually think. Then I'll have to actually do something and not just run around being told what to do."
I get the fear. I do. I mean, it took me 6 months.
Right, but that 6 months was the process, right? You needed that 6 months to break you. If you're not gonna get broken, then it's just gonna be in your head forevermore of, "Ooh, the grass is greener." It's not. Grass is shit over there. It's not great here, but at least the people are.
Oh, don't mind it being a little shit. Use it as fertilizer.
Do you know what's absolutely crazy to me, Winston?
What's that?
On the 22nd of November of last year, you turned up at my front door in a wheelchair, missing an arm, missing a leg, looking like shit in a PD uniform to take a statement from me and the wife about how we'd left. Damn near to the day a year later, you're sat here, a complete man, with your head screwed on, seeing shit for what it is. Do you remember what I said to you as you got back into your cop car when you left? Because I do.
Can't say that I do.
I said, are you ready to quit? Yeah, because you sound fucking dumb.
That sounds about right.
No, I love it here. Off you went. Glad to see you've got your shit together, and I'm glad to see you've got people and family around you who are looking after you for once you deserve it.
And yet he keeps telling me he has parents at home.
Yeah. I do have parents. Not sure how much they feel about this. They still kind of hate the whole cop thing. I'm not an anarchist enough as Sid.
Now, go on. I got you. Take that, please.
Hold on. So
Ah, gotcha. Now,
Arthur just called me. I answered and he immediately hung up. That's sus as hell. That's an issue away call.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not the lion hunt?
Can I help you? And what did you ask Winston? Oh, okay. Sorry. Bye. You on radio, Benny? Benny's around. I don't think he's on radio though. Let's. What the fuck is going?
How's life been here then?
great. Absolutely outstanding. I can't complain one bit. I spend every day doing nothing. Bang the wife like easily 10 times a day. It's great. I've got no complaints, no stress, no people coming to me going, Paddy, I fucked up. I love it. Outstanding.
So haven't lost any of the vigor in the old age.
Oh God, no! It's gotten worse. Libido's through the fucking roof. I've got all this energy and nothing to do with it. I'm not shooting or killing people or blowing nothing up. So I'm just like, hey, woman, get back in that bedroom. We're going again. And she's like, God, please, no. I'm lying. She doesn't say, oh, please, God, no. She just says, are you sure your heart can handle it? But I don't want to talk about that. Though I have had to make some changes, less running around. I've had to start eating healthier, so I'm not a fan of that. She keeps trying to serve me this fucking veggie bacon, and I'm like, if you serve me this, I'm gonna kill you. And then she reminds me, what would I do then if I killed her? I'm like, yeah, it's true, that's true. Corpse would only be good for a day or so, and I don't want to go there with that, so, eh. But I'm great. Kids are a pain in the ass. Could do without them. Trying to unadopt a lot of them, but you know, that's just what it is. I wanted to fuck a MILF, so I said we could adopt, and now I'm stuck with 4 of them. Not what I wanted, but there we go.
Wait, who are your 4 kids again?
Rod, Sean, Ryan, and Sebastian.
I swear to God, Rod being part of my family has complicated things so
How the
much.
fuck is Rod part of your family?
He's married to my sister.
Oh, your sister's fucking. No, that's the wrong name. No, that's also the wrong name. Your sister is. Thank you.
I was gonna let him
Fuck.
struggle for a minute.
I was gonna say Lady Hope to fucking begin with, so don't even go there with me.
I mean, half right.
Don't even go there. My brain's on shut off right now. Well, that's your sister, right? God.
Yeah, that's my sister.
Ah, she a lovely lass.
love a -1, bro.
So memorable, obviously.
Yeah,
The
is
fuck's
she?
with
Is
my
she? Because I
fucking-
haven't seen her in a month and a half.
Yeah, no, me neither. To be honest with you, I don't think I've seen her in a while. So Rod is your brother-in-law.
Yes, that's yeah.
Does that make me your grandfather-in-law?
Quite maybe, yeah.
Is that a thing? Is this a thing I have to deal
Yeah.
with?
Oh, sorry. Yes, that's the thing.
I gotta get rid of these kids. I gotta get rid of these fucking kids. I swear to God.
What did he say?
That was just Faye shouting nonsense on the radio.
By the sounds of it, Rod seems to be the main problem for everybody.
Yeah, I think so. Rod is he's the centerpiece of
yesterday.
destruction for all of these family bushes.
I
I
didn't
keep
DJ and I
trying to
woke up
unadopt him. The problem was he was my
And I
diversity
just-
hire. That's the problem, right? Because we had Sean, Sebastian, and Ryan, all three of them gay. So I said to the wife, "Love, we've got to adopt a straight one, otherwise we're going to look really fucking biased." So I adopted Rod. My mistake, but there we go.
Well,
Now I can't get rid of him.
Gemma, meet your uncle-in-law.
That's it, uncle-in-law.
Yeah, Uncle. That's what it would be.
Oh, hello, Gemma. Don't come
Hello
to me for
again.
money. I'm broke.
Hey, me too. It's fine.
Even
Great.
with your pog store.
What's that?
Even with the pog shop.
I just got out of $1.7 million of debt.
Holy shit. Okay.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got so much debt.
I bought a WRX back in March. 3 days later, they announced they're removing them from the city. I
Ooh.
said, I'm not fucking paying the loan on it. And they said, okay, sure. You're going to get a different car anyway because of the trade-in. Trade-in value was 300 grand. I told them to fuck off, suck my balls, and I'm not paying it. Eventually, they took it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Quickest fucking loss of $1.4 million I've ever made.
Kind of insane. They literally charge you 1.4. They're like, oh, it's worth 300 grand. That's literally crazy.
They didn't even charge me. They charged me the 1.7 still. I was like, I'll give you 300 grand. They're like, no, you took 1.8, 1.7. I was like, and you gave me 300 grand back. All I could buy was like a fucking bike and a
Sorry, man, I
shitty
just
car.
heard a
I
class
couldn't
too,
even
but,
buy the knockoff version
I'm a
of my
mama's.
car. And they're like, oh, it's not our problem. Actually, it is. I didn't fucking say, oh, please take my car. Fucking rock star. Anyway. Is what it is. So yeah, no, I'm broke. I'm beyond broke. Sell a lot of sex tapes online though, so that keeps making the money, so I'm fine.
It sounds like you have lots of filming opportunities too. 10 times a day. I mean, at least one of those is bound to be a good cut, right?
But wait, surely for the filming, you kind of need to either fake it or take a break so you get a bigger load.
No. I don't need to fake it, trust me. It's called edging. Winston. Look
Yeah,
into
but
it.
if you're going 10 times a day, surely at
Oh,
some
we
point
are
you just
talking about
start
what I thought we were
spraying
talking
dust.
about. Okay.
Lots and lots of fluid, Winston. Lots of fluids. You'll be fine. And trust me, when you got tits as big as my wife, woof, it don't take me much.
Is this the first time that we've made Faye shy?
I was gonna say I didn't think she was being shy, but then she ran away. Now I think she might be.
What are you getting shy about? Jizz?
Boys are gross.
What's gross, boys?
Yeah.
You literally said earlier when Santi was around you wanted to eat his schmeat.
I never said that. No, that's what I said. He said, "Oh, you're hungry," and I'm like, "Yeah, I could be persuaded to eat something else." I didn't say I wanted to eat his meat.
Do you want to eat his ass
I think
instead?
the
Yeah.
implication is still there.
Yeah, I didn't directly quote you. I'm paraphrased.
Okay. Well, then you at that point got out of the car and ran away.
Yeah, I don't want to be
point out,
sat in the middle of I didn't want to turn into a threesome.
I didn't go
I was
drifting with him because of you. Okay.
I was third wheeling whilst you two were mouth sexing each other.
Oh no! If you want to hear mouth sex, it gets worse than that. Please don't make noises.
I should get you as a Foley artist. That was fantastic. Fucking A.
Cream.
What?
Cash moves everything around me. Cream, dollar bills, y'all. Like, come on, it's money bags, bro.
Nah.
Fucking Zoomers.
Hello,
Yep.
neighbor.
Hello.
Senior fired.
How are you doing?
Tired as fuck.
Oh God, speak of the devils and one of them will appear. Hello,
What
child.
the fuck?
He was talking about
What
how he
the
had
fuck
too many
are you
gay
for?
children, so he adopted Ron.
They know.
Oh.
Rod's
he's
the
the
fucking
token.
diversity hire. Yeah. Even Rod knows he's the diversity hire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How's everyone's day today?
Bad.
Yeah.
I need to make money because I want to buy a drafter. That's how I'm doing today.
Oh shit, I owe you money. I forgot about that. How much did I... What was it? Yeah, I gotta give you some $67,000.
Switch you for a B
Okay.
boost.
We can go to an ATM.
Yeah. So, Patty, why did you twat out yesterday that Max gave you money? Like,
Yeah, he needs good publicity because he's getting indicted.
Hey guys, if you're enjoying, make sure to follow,
Indicted
What?
in what?
join the Discord, subscribe to the YouTube.
Basically, he approved the
bots are
grow up
uploaded.
as a business. The cops were okay with
Oh.
it, and then they decided they weren't okay with it, so now they're indicting Max.
On trafficking?
that's
Basically, yes.
sounds about right.
Oh no.
What was the grow up?
They wanted to spell out a word in weed plants. That's all I know.
Oh, it
Really.
was the goons grow up at
That's
the
the one.
college.
Why would
What
that
did the word
be-
say?
Goons.
Goons.
Yeah. Apparently, the cops were totally cool with it. Then one cop decided he's not cool with it, and then it wasn't even Max that was approved. It was one of his deputy mayors. But now they're indicting Max.
Okay, which was the cop that didn't like it?
I have no idea.
Damn it.
Hmm
I wanted to guess.
Yikes.
But if you will excuse me, it was a pleasure to catch up with you. But I have got a raging fucking headache, and this storm is not making it any better.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Well.
Do you
Well,
need
see
money,
that.
by the way?
Me?
Hmm.
I got 10 grand. I'm all right.
What's your steady?
Oh wait, actually,
not
do I
following
have
us
10
while you
grand?
give
I
us a
went to
follow?
jail earlier.
And if-
I
yeah,
got 6 grand. I'm
cheeky.
all right.
What is your
It's
steady?
60 away from the sub goal.
1174.
I'll send you some money.
Thanks.
Yeah, I can still guess, but no one can tell me.
Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll spend it on sexy underwear for your
Bloom
mom.
would be my guess.
Ugh.
Or Tessa. Or Bundy.
Sure. You know, whatever you want to spend it on. I was more so thinking, you know, asset fees and
So I
food
make
and
other people
such.
feel.
I mean, okay, fine. I can spend it on her ass, sure.
Okay.
Do you want to go to the Newport gas station? There's an ATM
Yeah, we
there.
can go there.
Okay,
Right,
let's meet up
Look
there.
after
We
yourselves.
can.
Alright. Good to see you as
Cheerio.
always.
Good to see
I'll
you.
just get in this.
Good to
Enjoy
see
your
ya.
sex.
Sweetie, the kids are buying a sex toy.
Oh God.
Is that how I make other people feel?
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly
Okay.
how.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
what you
God.
do.
Yeah.
So as long as he doesn't send me a picture of him getting head from my mother again, I don't care.
Again?
Wait, again? That happened
I
once?
saw that photo.
That's-
If it was a while ago, Rod showed me
Yes.
something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's great.